1. Victory has 1,000 fathers, but defeat is an orphan. 2. As we express our gratitude, we must never forget that the highest appreciation is not to utter words, but to live by them. 3. Let us not seek the Republican answer or the Democratic answer, but the right answer. Let us not seek to fix the blame for the past. Let us accept our own responsibility for the future. 4. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. 5. There are risks and costs to action, but they are far less than the long-range risks of comfortable inaction. 6. Let every nation know, whether it wishes us well or ill, that we shall pay any price, bear any burden, meet any hardship, support any friend, oppose any foe to assure the survival and the success of liberty. 7. Physical fitness is not only one of the most important keys to a healthy body, it is the basis of dynamic and creative intellectual activity. 8. Those who dare to fail miserably can achieve greatly. The ignorance of one voter in a democracy impairs the security of all. The time to repair the roof is when the sun is shining. 9. Geography has made us neighbors. History has made us friends. Economics has made us partners, and necessity has made us allies. Those whom God has so joined together, let no man put asunder. 10. A man may die, nations may rise and fall, but an idea lives on. 11. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. 12. If art is to nourish the roots of our culture, society must set the artist free to follow his vision wherever it takes him. 13. The greater our knowledge increases, the more our ignorance unfolds. 14. A man does what he must, in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers and pressures, and that is the basis of all human morality. 15. A nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. 16. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. 17. We would like to live as we once lived, but history will not permit it. 18. It is an unfortunate fact that we can secure peace only by preparing for war. 19. There is always inequality in life. Some men are killed in a war and some men are wounded and some men never leave the country. Life is unfair. 20. The sun doesn't always shine in West Virginia, but the people do. 21. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future, and we are all mortal. 22. We must use time as a tool, not as a couch. The great enemy of the truth is very often not the lie, deliberate, contrived and dishonest, but the myth, persistent, persuasive and unrealistic. 23. The world is very different now. For man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty, and all forms of human life. 24. The problems of the world cannot possibly be solved by skeptics or cynics whose horizons are limited by the obvious realities. We need men who can dream of things that never were. 25. Our progress as a nation can be no swifter than our progress in education. The human mind is our fundamental resource. 26. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility, I welcome it. 27. Communism has never come to power in a country that was not disrupted by war or corruption, or both. 28. America has tossed its cap over the wall of space. 29. Israel was not created in order to disappear. Israel will endure and flourish. It is the child of hope and the home of the brave. It can neither be broken by adversity nor demoralized by success. It carries the shield of democracy and it honors the sword of freedom.